Well, I have with me here this afternoon, it's a very great afternoon on Paradise Beach here in Carriacou. And mother and daughter, not only the children or the parents by themselves coming, but in this swimming program, mother and daughter, and I'm glad to welcome them and ask them for their own thoughts and the experience that they had during this past week in this swimming training program. So, let me start with the mother first.
My name is Phyllis.
Phyllis, okay?
Yes. And I really do appreciate, I think this is a good thing that they are doing, because at my age, I was never even able to float, much less swim. And after 2 days lesson, I can't say I can't swim, but I could certainly float. I could hold my own.
Yes.
Like if something happened to me in the water, I could hold my own for a bit until someone comes to rescue me.
Wow,
yes.
good.
I do appreciate that. Yes.
And tell us about yourself now.
Hi. I'm Kalisa. This is my mom. And I could not swim. Being from an island, everybody thinks that you can swim because you're from an island. But after, like she said, 2 days, I was able to float on day one. Now I think I'm almost ready to swim. I'm so happy and proud of me. But the instructors are really good. They have a lot of patience. And I'm really, really glad that they had this program, because we really need this program. We're very thankful. And we support them and we want them to come back. So thank you.
Why do you all think it's important to learn to swim?
Because we live on an island. We live on an island and anything can happen at any time. Not only could something happen, but we have the beautiful beaches. We want to enjoy it. Like before, I was just standing in the water, but now I can swim, I can enjoy. It's good for my exercise and so forth. So it's good for drown proofing also. If we're in our boat, going wherever we're going, it's pretty good.
Finally, what would you like to advise the youngsters, even the adults, because it's not only for the youngsters to learn. What would you like to advise them, both yourself and Phyllis? Give us your opinion on that.
So I would say it's never too late for the youngsters. Don't think you're too old to do anything, because sometimes we need that push to know that we can do stuff. So I would say that for the older folks, it's never too late. And for the youngsters, keep going out there, keep dreaming, keep doing things, and make the best of the opportunities and the resources that are in your backyard.
Okay. And Phyllis, why? What would you want to say to fellow seniors, adults?
I would say it's never too late, because at my age, I'm in my 70s. And this is the first time I'm not afraid of the water anymore. Just all because of the 2 days that I've come here and they were teaching me. Sandra is the best instructor.
Yes, Sandra is our best instructor. Yes.
Very patient.
Yes.
Very patient.
Yes.
And
you're excited. You're happy. You came.
Yes.
We're happy that we came.
I am really happy that I came.
Okay.
Really, really happy. So now when I go to the beach and my friends are going out there, I could also join them out there right now. Yes. And if I keep going, I'm sure I'll be a sweeter the next time I come back here.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you all so very much.
Thank you,
and we
Sandra.
thank you all for coming.
And thank you, team.
Thank you all for coming.
We thank our interviewer.
Yes.
We appreciate it.
We thank you. We appreciate it very much. Yes.
Most
Thank
welcome.
Yes.
Take care.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you.
The Optimist Show is about news, information, entertainment, and activism. Welcome to the Optimist Show podcast, and we want to welcome all of you wherever you are this time, and thank you very much for joining us as we continue to keep hope alive. The Optimist Show brings you the information as it is, and so we are glad to be with you today so that we can share together. Please like and share, subscribe to our channel, The Optimist Show, keeping hope alive.
Get ready, Grenada. Swim Week is back from April 22nd to 26th, 2025. Whether you're a beginner or just looking to build confidence in water, we've got fun and engaging swim sessions just for you. Sessions run from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. daily, with 1-hour classes for children aged 5 and up. And yes, adults are welcome too. We're making waves across the island with classes in St. Patrick, St. Andrew, St. David, St. George's, St. John, Petit Martinique and Carriacou. Don't miss out. Register now at www.getgrenadaswimming.com. Still have questions? Call 404-5237 for more details. Swim Week 2025 is proudly sponsored by Silver Sands, Budget Marine, Ting, Spice Island Marine, SIFH Group and Ocado. So what are you waiting for? Register today via www.getgrenadaswimming.com.
It's estimated 1 in every 10 people in Grenada have the sickle cell trait. Having the trait does not mean you are sick or unhealthy. Very healthy people have the trait. Unfortunately, many of these people are unaware that they carry the trait. You see, when 2 people with the trait have a child, there is a 1 in 4 chance that the child will be born with the sickle cell disease. That is why it is important to know if you have the trait. Sickle cell is associated with life-threatening conditions, and it can be very painful. You see, the body's red cells can pass freely through the arteries and veins, but the sickle cells can get stuck, and this is what causes pain. This disease, you cannot catch it from someone. It is inherited. You are born with the trait or the full-blown disease. It comes from your parents. So let's talk sickle cell and what it is about and what can be learned about it and how to live with it. Let's all make better decisions about our family's health by learning the facts and getting tested. A message from the Sickle Cell Association of Grenada. Please call 458-6399 or email us at grenadasc@gmail.com.
Well, let me say welcome to our viewers wherever you are at this time, and this is yet another in the series of podcasts, on the Optimist Show. And you know, every time we come on, we have something exciting for you to share with you. Because as our introduction says, the Optimist Show is about news, information, activism, and entertainment. Today, we want to do all of that, entertain you, create an activism where you can get involved, and of course give you information and tell you what is happening in that world, in that field. I'm saying all of this to say that I want to now introduce my guest for today, Deb Eastwood. You know, a few weeks ago, we had a report on the death going swimming, and you can recall how exciting the kids were. Well, we continue the conversation today, and I have with me in studio or connected live Miss Deb Eastwood, and she'll bring us up to date as to what's happening in the death Grenada swimming world. Good day to you, Deb, and how are you doing?
I am doing great. We have a swim week coming up where people can sign up and they can come, or they can bring their children, and they can come for 5 days in a row. So and get a 1-hour lesson each day. So by the end of 5 days, most people are pretty water safe. And meaning if they fell out of the boat, they could turn themselves over and float. They probably could have a little bit of movement to get to shore. They might not be great swimmers, but they will definitely be able to, save themselves if they had to. So that starts the Tuesday after Easter. And it's going to be from 2 p.m. in the afternoon to 6 p.m. There'll be hour lessons on the hours, and we're having them at Paradise Beach. So that's everybody they seem to be able to get to Paradise Beach, but we're also having it in PT Martinique. So that's another option if your listeners are from that area too.
I must tell you that I have received some positive feedback when we aired the last show that we did in Carriacou and PT Martinique. And I sense that there is a excitement for it again. And so tell us something about this activity, because I know you had it many years now.
But it's pretty much the same thing. We're teaching swimming is the same thing. It's like you got to teach somebody to do bubbles, and then they have to float, and then you teach them to use a kickboard and their arms. So it's just, the exciting thing is that we're trying to reach as many people as we can. And so we were super excited to be there in January, because after the hurricane, nothing had happened for months and months. But oftentimes we have Saturday lessons right there on Paradise Beach with the kids, and adults can come too. So we're pretty excited to be able to have the swim week in Carriacou also. They'll be going at 16 locations around Grenada. So 14 on the mainland, and then one in Carriacou and one in PT Martinique.
Okay. Tell us about those the instructors, and how long have the team been teaching people to swim?
Sophia, it's different.
Grenada?
We have a lot of volunteers. We have volunteers that have helped keep this program going. And so Sophia Ireland is the site supervisor for this particular swim week. And I think she has 4 other instructors working there right now. Again, we have 16 locations, so I leave it up to the site supervisors to do most of the managing and get their crew. And, we send goggles and kickboards and caps if they need them, but the site managers are the ones that are really running the show, which is a little bit different than when we came in January. In January, we actually brought, I think, 6 instructors here from Grenada and brought them over to teach for a week, which is a little bit different than how our programs work. Usually the local sites they do it themselves with community and their volunteers there. That's it. It's pretty simple, but we are excited, and we're happy to be back we're happy to be in Carriacou, because they didn't have a swim week in July for sure. And so I think the last one they had was a year ago in April.
How do you feel having been given the opportunity to teach people how to swim? What does that mean to you?
Well, it's great. I mean, I think it was God's plan. It's not something I ever thought I was going to be doing. I'm not a competitive swimmer. I didn't teach swim lessons before I came to Grenada. It just was a need. I started a youth group, and out of 12 kids, only 2 of them could swim. So you could see a lot of people in Grenada don't swim, and there just seemed to be a need. So I got the training and the skills that I needed to put some things in place, and it's been growing since 2014 as a nonprofit. And yeah, I'm happy doing that kind of a thing. But it wasn't anything that I said, I'm going to go to Grenada and do this. I came here as a school teacher for 4 years, and then I could just see it was a need. At that time, 90% of Grenadians did not swim. Might have been 95. It's really hard to know for sure. There aren't good statistics, but we do know that we've taught 10,000 people to swim in Grenada in the last 10 years. So we do know that, it's making some kind of impact. And now it used to be people were afraid to go in the water, and parents wouldn't let their kids go. And there were lots of myths around swimming, like you couldn't wear your socks. You had to take your socks off before you go swimming, but that's not true. That's just what people believed. And there are sayings like the sea has no branches, that I've heard a lot, but it's not. I mean, we have beautiful islands here in Grenada, and our children and all of us should be using the beaches, not just the tourists. Our beaches are not for tourists only. So that's what makes me happy. Yes, I'm trying to prevent drownings but way more than that, okay? Because a lot of people weren't going in the water, so there weren't a lot of drownings, okay? Way more than the preventing of the drownings, the impetus, the reason I started doing this is that I feel everybody that lives on an island should know how to swim. Everybody in Grenada can get to a beach in 20 minutes, one way or another, on a bus or somehow walk. So if everybody can get to a beach, they need to know how to swim, and they need to, it needs to be safe, and it needs to be passed on. If I teach a parent, they should teach their kids. I see kids teaching brothers and sisters, and it's going great guns in Grenada. You can see people teaching others, and we want it to be sustainable. So to keep it sustainable, we've started swim instructor classes, and these are pretty tough classes. They go for 4 to 6 months. Every Saturday for 3 hours, because the people that are teaching, we want to be good. We want them to be qualified. We want them to have top training, and it's through the Ministry of Sports. We've come up with a really good curriculum, and it takes a while. We're on our 5th class, and we'll probably be graduating 10 to 12 instructors next Saturday. So our goal is to do 100 instructors by 2027. We're at about 50. We'll add about 10 more next week, but we're going to keep going because we want 100, and that will help to make things sustainable.
Yeah. That is great. I think that's a great. What kind of response have you been getting from the local people? Not just for the training issue, but
the training. There's a lot of people that sign up for it to start. Yeah. It's actually free. I mean, Sandals Foundation is sponsoring it. It's a free course for people to take it, and it's a course that should cost about maybe $1,500 per person. But it's free. So in the beginning, we had like about 40 people sign up, but it's a long course and it takes commitment and dedication. And so we'll start with 40, and by the end of the class, we'll have 15 to 20, and the standards are high, and 5 to 8 of them won't pass. They won't have met all the standards that we require, and we'll pass 10 to 12. So yes, the enthusiasm is there, but not always the dedication or the commitment to doing it, to finishing.
Yes. Okay. All right. Well, I want to wish you all the best in this upcoming series, training, swimming, and looking forward to hear the great reports coming out of it.
Me
As a matter of
too.
fact, I think we will try to get some footage of what has happened and what is happening here in Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Any last word?
Yes. Just that we are teaching in the afternoon this time. We're teaching from 2 p.m. to, we want adults to come out. So 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m. So people can come out, and take classes after they get off work, adults. The kids can all come earlier, but we would like adults to be coming after they get off work if they can. So come, bring your kids, but learn to swim. One way or another, everybody should learn to swim. And any age. We've taught 80-year-olds how to swim. So yes, please come out. And I would like to thank Silver Sands is our sponsor for this swim week this time, one of our sponsors. So I can't get off without saying thanks to Silver Sands. So if you are in Carriacou and you want to talk to somebody, Sophia Ireland is in charge of that program. She can be reached at 535-6992. That's 535-6992. If you are coming, we'd like you to sign up, and you can do that at our website. The website is called getgrenadaswimming.com. So I'll say it again, getgrenadaswimming.com. You can go there to sign up for the week, and then we'll know how many instructors we're supposed to have. We'd like not for everybody just to walk on the beach. We'd like to have an idea of who's coming. So thanks again for having me on your show. All right. Thanks much.
All right. So thank you.
Welcome to Carriacou, where traditions, culture, and connections meet. Conscious tours can provide an experience of a lifetime. Getting to know the people and their lifestyles. Visit historical sites. And the taste of a sumptuous local cooking. Enjoy the ride. With Conscious Tours, Carriacou. Providing quality memories. Special and complete weekend packages for up to 7 people are available. For reservations, call 1-473-407-4597. Conscious Tours, Carriacou.
Tossed and battered, bruised and knocked down, forever changed. But from the rubble, hope rises. The Optimist Show returns.
Hi, I'm Kasari from the UK. I listen to Optimist Show, I observe and I watch where you enjoy different conversations that release good vibes, positivity, inspire on spiritual matters that will impact not just yourself, but your community. Thank you.
Thank you for joining the Optimist Show. Please let us know what you think by leaving a comment and giving us a thumbs up and subscribing, and of course spreading the word. You can always rely on the Optimist Show to deliver accurate information, and guess what? I'll see you on the next show.